out of it. God, my dad was gonna kill me just for being there. Why don't you have shit to say? Because of some stupid no-snitching code of the streets? The female cop snapped. Is that it? You got some stupid moral code? I stared at her briefly, then exploded in anger. Are you for real? Do I look like I'm worried about some moral code of the streets? Bitch, I'm wearing a lady's Rolex that's worth more than both your damn salaries combined. I flashed my wrist in front of her face. Look, I'm a party girl, not a gangbanger. I've got Kim Kardashian on speed dial, not Lil' Kim. But maybe you don't know who I am, so let me introduce myself. My name is Paris Duncan, daughter of L.C. Duncan, the owner of Duncan Motors, the largest African-American-owned car dealership chain in the tri-state area. He donated almost $1 million to the PBA last year. So why y'all hassling me? Maybe you need to make a few calls and find out just who the fuck I am and where I come from. We already know who you are, she replied irately. And personally, I'm not impressed with you or your nigger-rich daddy. I sprang to my feet, pointing my finger up in her face. Don't be talking about my father, bitch. You don't know him. I don't need to know him, and I'll talk about whoever I damn well please. Now get your finger out my face and sit your ass down before I break it, and you. I'd like to see you try. I was about to step around the desk and show her just who she was fucking with. Good thing for her that her partner cut me off. Paris, please sit down. Don't pay attention to her. She's not going to do anything to you. Just have a seat so we can talk, please. This is about Trevor, not you and her. Let's focus. He guided me to my seat, then turned to his partner. Anderson, sit your ass down. Would you believe that hooker with a badge did exactly as she was told? I turned my attention to her partner, who pulled his chair up next to me, gently encouraging me to sit down like he was on my side. I gave that heifer a smirk that said, I knew who had the real power in that partnership. Okay, he said. So if it's not some code, then why won't you cooperate? We're not the enemy here. We're just trying to find out who killed your boyfriend, so why won't you help us? He's not my boyfriend. He was just a good friend. We just started dating. What I really meant was that he was a friend I never should have gone out with. And the reason I ain't talking is because my lawyer's not here. Yet, I replied. I know my rights. You ain't got no rights, his partner barked. Anderson, will you please shut the hell up? He snapped so I didn't have to. He turned to me, speaking so nonchalantly I almost felt like he meant it. Paris, you're not under arrest. So what do you need a lawyer for? They were playing one hell of a game of good cop, bad cop, and I bet all those fools they interrogated fell for it. But not me. Yeah, famous last words. I'm not trying to cause any trouble. I'm just protecting my rights. Y'all ain't gotta get me caught up in no shit. My father told me about how cops play games and set people up, and he also told me never to say a word until I had a lawyer present. I sat back cozily as if I were on a piece of designer furniture at home instead of on this rickety old piece of shit in a police station. Look, we're not trying to play games or entrap you. You're a party girl, a celebutante, he said, making air quotes with his fingers. I get that. But the longer we're playing around here, the longer your boyfriend's killer goes free. Don't you want justice? He's not my boyfriend. How many times do I have to tell you that? And of course I want justice, but I also want to be alive to see it. Those dudes that killed Trevor are still on the street. I'm not getting involved with you so they can come knocking on my door. I mumbled. I'm not stupid. I watch Criminal Minds and Law and Order. Look, Paris, we can protect you. And we've got a pretty good idea who these guys